The art of softening wheat sounds simple, doesn't it? Well, let's see what we do here. Here I have got a measured amount of wheat in my colander, and what I'm going to do here is wash it and then place it in this this dish I'm handling at the moment, trying to show you what it's called, which is a Pyrex dish. What I do now is, after I've cleaned, dusted it a bit and got the weevils, if there's any in there, there probably is eggs and all that type of thing, but I'm sure that once we put the water through we'll get majority of that stuff out. We don't want to be boiling that up in the microwave, because afterwards it's still in there, and more than likely there'd be a chance that there would be a little bit of bacteria. What I'm doing now is washing it thoroughly underneath the tap, moving that wheat around and making sure that all the dust, droppings or whatever it can be in there is out. We want to give the wheat to the birds in a pristine, clean condition. If we did not wash the wheat underneath the tap, what happens if you put it in the container, the Pyrex dish, and then put it in the microwave? You will see that after you take it out, how dirty the water is. So by doing this method, you'll see how dirty the water is afterwards. I am now adding water to the wheat, which is filtered, and what I'm doing is I'm going to put in roughly about 25 ml of water above the seed, which is going to create a barrier between the microwaves and the wheat, and this stops the wheat being killed. That is the theory behind it, and apparently it does work. And you can see when I take it out, there is a little bit of growth coming from the seed. Strange enough. Now what I do is I put this wheat in the Pyrex dish into this microwave, and I cook it for 12 to 15 minutes, and that way you can see it really works well, and it'll kill the majority of the bacteria, which should be roughly around 99%. You will never kill all the all the bacteria in the wheat. Okay, now what I've done, I've taken out, well, the wheat in the Pyrex container has been in the microwave for 10 minutes this time. You can see the water wasn't dirty, as you could imagine it could be if you didn't clean it. So I'll get all the wheat out of there, give it a good shake. It's very hot, that Pyrex, and my hands are toughened up to it after a while. I must say, in the warmer months of the year, this method works very well because it dries it out pretty quickly. Now this is a cold morning, okay, and if I lift up the side, you see the water running out at the bottom there. You leave there until the water runs away, okay. Give it a little bit more of a shake, get rid of that little excess water that's floating around on the seed. Okay, now spread it around the sides of the colonna to make the area so the air can circulate through the wheat, and with the steam it will evaporate off the water. And you'll see after a while that the seed goes white. Here it's just done. You see it's got that golden look about it, which means it's wet. Now you can see now, as I've added it to the oats, you can see that it has dried out a little bit. It's a little bit more whiter, and you might be able to see some of the wheat shoots. Wheats have shot. You can see a little seed coming out of them. Now they weren't like that when they started. Interesting thing to note. Here it is mixed in with my carrots and beetroot and other thing else there, and before I feed it I make sure that it has dried out efficient enough, because the budgerigars do not like it too wet. Now it has dried out enough. I've put it onto the plates, and we're about to go and feed it to the budgerigars. You've got to measure out the amount there. I like to spread it over the plate, like this one where all the birds are. They're just flying into there now and starting to eat. Come back 5-10 minutes and there'll be lots of birds around there.